Tall stacks are usually shipped in shorter segments and then joined in the field. The field splices could be welds, or they could be bolted flange connections. MecaStack has an option to specify welds or flanges. Go to Details and then select Field Splices, and then select either structural flanges or field welds. First, we will discuss field welds. These are assumed to be full penetration field welds that are at least as strong as the cylindrical sections which they are joining. No analysis is performed on the welds. The information is only used to designate the lifting sections for the weight calculation in the output. The other option is structural flange. First, we enter the elevation of the flange, which is the elevation where the two flanges come into contact. Next, you can select the standard. The options are to use a plate flange, angle flanges, or to pick from a standard forge flange. Depending upon the size of the cylinder, not all forged flange standards would be applicable. Let's say we pick a plate flange, then next we would click the Standard Dimensions button. This populates all values with typical values. Once you have made any necessary changes, then click Save, and those values are transferred back to our original form. Typically, flanges are on the outside of the stack, but if it is on the inside, then check this column. The flange diameter and radial distance from bolt circle to flange OD values are linked, so you can change either value and it will automatically update the other. The same is true for the bolt circle diameter and radial distance from stack OD. You can change either value and it will automatically update the other. If the flange is constructed of a structural angle, then you would check this option. If we would have selected angle flange earlier, it would have also checked this option. If it is an angle, then the angle leg size is also enabled. The angle leg size would represent the length parallel to the stack shell. The leg perpendicular to the shell will be dictated by the flange OD that we specify. Next, we have flange thickness. All this does is determine how thick the flange will be. Next, we specify the material for the flange and flange bolts. Indicate the number of bolts and the bolt diameter. The pretension is an important parameter needed for the design and stability of the joint. The K parameter in the next column is also used for the pretension torque estimate. Refer to the help for more details on this parameter. Checking the straddle box will have the bolts straddling these center lines. The weld sizes inside and outside of the flange are specified in these columns. Refer to the help for a sketch. Specify the weld tensile stress in this column. If your flange has triangular gussets, then you would check this box and enter those parameters here. Refer to the help for a sketch. At this time, we only support one gusset between each pair of bolts. The 3D button at the end allows you to see a 3D representation of the flange that you have selected. At the bottom is a Help button, Save button, and Cancel. When complete, click Save and the flanges you have specified will be visible on the stack graphic.